This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? We'd really appreciate it. Come on in, make yourself at home. You know the routine. This week takes me back to Goodwill. Actually found a animated DC Blu-ray to add to my animated DC collection. Also have a very rare Kino Sci-fi pick, a couple of Shout Factories, a couple Warner Archives, one animated series. So I have some bangers in here as usual. But before I get into what I picked up, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these weird, wild individuals who actually watch the movies. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some of the things I've watched, either physical media, streaming on the Fire Stick, or live in the theater with my family. And I'm going to kick it off with some physical media. This is the 2018 American adventure drama, The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. This is directed, written, and produced by Robert D. Kraskowski. This stars Sam Elliott, Aidan Turner, Caitlin Fitzgerald. The plot behind this: in 1987, Kelvin Barr, played by Sam Elliott, is an old man living a quiet life with his dog. Barr maintains a peaceful routine, which includes frequenting a shabby bar and chatting with his brother, a barber, but experiences regular flashbacks to when he was a soldier in World War II. I'll stop it there as far. I don't get too much about the intro, but very cool story. It's kind of like the reverse of the Tall Tales. Sam Elliott has this legendary history, or is perceived to be a legendary history though, but he kind of gives his rendition of what really happened and really kind of normalize it though. But very cool, different type of picture. So really can't really compare it to anything else though. But if you like Sam Elliott and you like those kind of tall tales, but almost in a reverse type of situation, definitely check out The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. My next film, I believe I picked this up at Hamilton Book. This is the 2019 action-adventure crime drama mystery thriller, 21 Bridges. This is directed by Brian Kirk, produced by Adrian Alperovich, written by Adam Mervis. This stars the late Chadwick Boseman, Sienna Miller, J.K. Simmons, Stephen James, Taylor Kitsch. The plot behind this: an embattled NYPD detective is thrust into a citywide manhunt for a pair of cop killers after uncovering a massive and unexpected conspiracy. As the night unfolds, lines become blurred on who's pursuing and who is in pursuit of him. And very cool detective movie, I should say. I love Chadwick Boseman, great diverse actor. The thing about 21 Bridges, these guys pretty much get trapped on one of the islands in New York, and I believe it's connected by 21 bridges in New York, and thus the name of the bridge of the movie though. But very cool, very suspenseful. Not a whole lot of action though, but enough action to keep the movie moving along though. So very good movie. Again, I wouldn't say it's a great action movie though, but pretty decent suspenseful movie. And again, had Chadwick Boseman in there. If you love him, you'll more than likely like this, 21 Bridges. My next film is the 2026 American buddy cop action comedy, The Wrecking Crew. This is directed by Angel Manuel Soto, written by Jonathan Troper, produced by Jeffrey Fearson. This stars Jason Momoa, David Bautista, Claes Bang, Tamura Morrison, Jacob Batalon, Frankie Adams, Miyavi, Stephen Root, Morena Baccarin. The basic plot behind this: you have two estranged brothers Dave Bautista, the older brother, Jason Momoa, the younger brother, that are brought together under suspicious circumstances. Essentially, they don't have a good relationship. They've actually not been in contact with each other for years, though. But very cool movie. The opening scene is Dave Bautista, who, by the way, looks pretty good since he's cut that weight. He's kind of floating underwater, training these Navy SEALs who are all being held underwater by weight. So they're all on the floor, and he's like gravitating between the floor and the surface. Very cool scene though, but pretty decent movie, pretty decent action, great chemistry between Bautista and Momoa, great chemistry between Momoa and Baccarin, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name. They just work well together. Jason Momoa is becoming a really good action comedy type of hero, similar to what he did over in the Fast and Furious series. Dave Bautista is playing more of a straight role in this, though, but still, he has his kind of quirky, humorous moments, so along with some pretty decent choreographed action scenes. So I actually saw this on Amazon Prime, and they didn't kill me with commercials. So very decent movie. So if you like Bautista, Momoa, you like action, comedy, definitely check out The Wrecking Crew. My last pick is the 2026 action-adventure comedy superhero miniseries, Wonder Man. It's created by Destin Daniel Cretton and Andrew Guest, based on the Marvel Comics. This stars Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Mayo, Zlatko Buric, Ben Kingsley, Arian Moayed, Joe Pantoliano, Byron Bowers, Josh Gad. The basic premise, and so far I've only seen 2 episodes. I think they've only released 3 on the Disney Channel. You have struggling actors Simon Williams and Trevor Slattery try to land roles in a remake of the superhero film Wonder Man. And I'm not blown away so far. I love Ben Kingsley. I don't know too much about Yahya Abdul-Mateen, except he was in Aquaman. He played black. I can't think of. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Can't think of his character, but I believe he played the character Black Mantis. I think in Aquaman. So I don't know too much more about him though. It's supposed to be a comedy miniseries. He's supposed to have superpowers. They're kind of touching on the fringes of it right now. Right now, the only thing that's really kind of keeping me engaged is Ben Kingsley and his kind of off-brand sense of humor, though. But it does have potential, but it looks like it's starting up a little slow, so I can't fully tell you how it is. But so far, interesting, but just waiting for it to ramp up again, hopefully in episode 3. Now, that's what I watched for the week. Without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. Back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have my pickup here from Goodwill. I actually picked that up before the holidays back in December. Have some bangers in here. I have my out-of-print Kino pick. Have a Shout Factory trilogy. A Warner Archive is my classic pick, my 3D pick for this week. So have some bangers in here. Let me get these situated and get you good people on your way. Hold on. I'm going to kick it off with what I picked up at Goodwill. Only found one. This is the DC Warner Brothers animated version of Wonder Woman. The commemorative edition, the original movie. Animated movie. Haven't seen this, but really building up my DC animated collection here. You can see it's 418. A Wonder Woman from Goodwill. Next, some eBay pickups here. I had this on DC. I saw this a while ago. I think I might have picked this up maybe at Dollar Tree, maybe a pawn shop, the DVD, but upgrading to the Blu-ray. Nickelodeon's Fun Size. It's interesting. This is a Paramount Warner Brothers production. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Interesting. Must be some collaborative job they did since it was Nickelodeon. I think Nickelodeon's Paramount, maybe. Fun Size. Next, from the producers of Girl Trip and Night School, two very funny movies. Little, Her Boss Woke Up Like This, and this is akin to movies like 18 Again or 17 Again, Freaky Friday, Like Father, Like Son. Essentially, I haven't watched this yet though, but the premise is pretty much you go to bed an adult, wake up a child, or vice versa. So looking to get into this variation of that story. It's a Universal release. Next, and that's Shaka playing with the plastic and you get noise. Been looking for this for a while at the right price. Amazon just had it on sale, I think, for maybe $13. This is the collector's edition, Shout Factory, Kathleen Turner's Serial Mom, with Sam Waterston and Ricky Lake, for all you Gen Xers from the Ricky Lake talk show back in the day, with that back in the 90s. And I have my handy dandy Wesley Snipes here, aka the Real Blade, my Billy Bob Thornton Sling Blade here. This is a fun movie. Again, I think this is based on a real life story. It's kind of a dark comedy. Shout Factory. Beautiful work on the disc. Good job, Shout Factory. And of course, I believe this is the original poster artwork for the movie Serial Mom. Next, we have a Warner Archive Saturday morning Hanna-Barbera classic. I grew up on this, Top Cat. And again, this is a Warner Brothers Hanna-Barbera. And you forget how many episodes some of these cartoons had. They were really successful back in the day. This is like 70s and 80s, I believe. Top Cat. Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4. When did this come out? Wow. 1961 to 1962. Top Cat. Next, told you I have a trilogy from Shout Factory. This is the Walking Tall trilogy. This is based on the true life story of lawman Buford Pusser. It was interesting, the first movie, they had the actor Don Baker do the original movie. Then for the sequel and the third movie, they had Bo Svensson. And the really odd thing is the second and the third movie are kind of the same movie. It's just the third movie I think expands a little bit more than the second movie. I think one of them might have been a made-for-TV movie, but still. And of course, Rock did the remake. Dwayne Johnson did the remake of Walking Tall. But very cool, interesting. I don't say a biography though, but adaptation of the real life of Buford Pusser. Walking Tall, the trilogy. Shout Factory by way of Paramount. Next, out of print, Kino Lorber. Just fun 80s family friend, low budget sci-fi. Kate Capshaw, Leah Thompson, Kelly Preston, Leaf Phoenix, and forgot brother's name here from Revenge of the Nerds, Larry B. Scott. So, enjoyed watching that. Space Camp. It's out of print. I think there's a Spanish or import, something Azul, blue something. But this is a little bit more pricey though. But I got this at a decent price. Space Camp, Kino Lorber. My 3D pick for the week. To Fabulous Las Vegas. That's kind of a touristy 3D. Again, you know I love my 3D movies here. Just like a lot of physical media, possibly you might not be able to find this stuff 5, 10, 15 years from now. They just might not be making any more copies of it. It might go the way of vinyl, where you can only find certain things in vinyl brand new, or have to go to pawn shops and Goodwills to find them. So, and who did this? This is Source Media. With these 3D imports, you don't know what distributor is actually putting these out. But, to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And my classic pick for the week, another Warner Archive, Black Samson. This is part of the Black exploitation period. Very cool character. He actually has a pet lion in his club. So, and I think that's kind of a take on the Samson biblical character, like Samson and Delilah. So Black Samson. So this is my weekly Goodwill pickup. If you're familiar with the channel, this is where I separate the disc from the plastic and the artwork so I can actually make room, see if any of these make the shelves. So let me get these scanned in and we'll finish up. Hold on. I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in Chariots of Fire, L is in Little, Z is in Zootopia. Let's knock this out. I have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, leaving comments. If you made this far in the video, smash a like, give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you share and like. Also, make sure you check out my collection video every Saturday, same place, same time. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone, please be safe. Deuces.